Hello friends, I'm Márcio Guerra. Welcome to another video on this channel. How are you all doing? I'm doing great. I just finished recording the Kelly Clarkson video, and right after, this video from America's Got Talent with a rock band popped up for me. This video already has 2 million views, 2.4 million views in fact, and naturally it truly captured my attention, right? A rock band on America's Got Talent? So I started watching the video and I thought, man, I have to make a video about this because look at what these guys did. This is how you kick off a song, and this is why I pay for the internet. Let's hear it again. Okay, let's go back. I didn't pay attention the first time, only listened to here. Now that I'm paying a bit more attention, the pitch at the very beginning wasn't very precise. Man, I never imagined I'd hear this ADELE song with this kind of vibe. I already considered the song to be quite powerful in its original form. These guys really put together an arrangement. Look, there's something I need to say and I have to interrupt this video to say it. If you dislike my interruptions on the Márcio Guerra Canto channel, a singing teacher's channel, I don't usually say this. But I've received some criticism, so sometimes we need to speak up. I've been a singing teacher for over 30 years and taught many in-person classes. I know a lot about what we're talking about right now because people sometimes see me as just a host. And I really do enjoy being a host, but first and foremost, I am a singing teacher. Well, since I've interrupted, I'll talk a bit more about his voice in a moment. Well, this is a guitar solo, not much for me to say about it, it's really good. I want to use this break to talk a bit about the vocal drive technique, which is known in Brazil as vocal drive, that is, singing with that raspy rocker voice. Yes, there is a technique to do it, but if you don't prepare beforehand, if you don't do all the preparation exercises for the larynx muscles, to learn how to do that rocker voice, you can get into trouble, you can hurt yourself. So, you need to do the work beforehand. And in a bit, I'll explain why I brought this up when he was singing. Let's go. Okay, I'll repeat this part, but first, let me say this. His vocal timbre is excellent. It fits the musical style. His tone works perfectly. It's marvelous. That rocker voice, that somewhat raspy, slightly broken quality, the way of singing with that vocal drive, or as some call it, rock singing, do you understand? One must be careful with this singing style because if you don't warm up your voice properly beforehand, or if your pitch isn't already well defined, you might become someone who can achieve vocal drive effectively, yet still be out of tune. He performs it incredibly well, but caution is necessary. He hits the high notes really well, but during some transition notes within the song's melody, on certain notes, perhaps he doesn't really concern himself with them, doesn't pay much mind, and just lets them go. Usually in a singing lesson, we'll do vocal exercises. In person, there are vocal exercises for singing. I'll do them, see how his voice works, what it's like. With a clean voice, see what it's like with a rough voice, with low volume, with high volume anyway. See how his voice works in the exercises, and then he'll sing. When it's time for him to sing, if he performs this song, I would tell him, listen, there's actually a lot of good things here, but you need to pay a bit more attention to the transitional notes. It's not even at the end of the notes, but in the intermediate parts in the middle of the phrase. When you're transitioning from one part of the song's melody to another, sometimes you don't give enough attention to the pitch accuracy as you really should, and quite often the student doesn't even realize it themselves. It falls upon the singing teacher to address those subtle fluctuations in pitch that occur midway through, doesn't it? You start the phrase well, then midway through, there's a melody you don't care much for, letting some things slide, and then you finish well too, with good pitch, especially the final high notes. So some notes here waver a bit, but it's quick and goes unnoticed. The show itself is quite good, and their performance is truly marvelous, a beautiful display they put on here. However, I just had to emphasize these minor aspects. Yeah, the program's sound is excessively loud. The program's music is just too loud. Oh, it's really loud. I think they're turning up the volume on purpose so we don't catch the dialogue of the hosts. I believe that's the reason. If it wasn't unintentional, then it was on purpose, right, Márcio Guerra? The show has the music turned up really high, precisely so we can't catch their dialogue, right? And make a video based on their dialogue. That must be it. Because I've already done this. Translated their clips with them speaking and me translating. It's so loud. Anyway, their performance was wonderful. It got the crowd going, everyone was excited, and that's that. Now, regarding vocal drive, that rocker voice, you must be careful. Not only could you hurt yourself and, depending on the situation, potentially face irreversible problems, but even if you don't, and if your vocal structure is very strong, having done extensive exercises for months to toughen it and consistently maintain the routine for an extended period, you've been practicing it for months. A preparation exercise. Each time you're about to sing, you should do an exercise beforehand to fortify all the muscles in your larynx so you can execute the vocal drive as optimally as possible without causing injury or strain. And the musculature must be firm and strong enough to bear that kind of weight, so to speak. And now, of course, I want to know your opinion on everything we've seen and heard here. Did you notice those details when the pitch wasn't 100%? And how well he manages those high notes? How impressive the high-pitched parts sounded? Did you catch all of that? Did you enjoy the band's performance? Did you like his voice? I'm eager to hear everything you think. Leave your comment below and also your suggestions for future videos. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel now, click the bell and leave a like to strengthen our community. Share this on your social media and help spread our message.
Eu sou o Márcio Guerra, vou ficando por aqui, até a próxima. Um forte abraço, fui!